I'm pretty sure by now a lot of people have heard about the pre-rapture that's supposed to be coming around September the 20th or the 24th. People are saying a lot. Like they're saying, everybody get ready, repent while you can. I don't doubt that people need to repent and everything, man, but nobody knows the day. And if people have really been keeping their heads in the Bible, they would know this. It's in the Bible. No man knows the day. It's in Matthew 24, verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. The angels don't know. Christ doesn't know. Only the Father in heaven knows. But you have a multitude of people saying the same thing, saying it's coming in September 20 or the 24th. People are falling for it. They're like, if everybody is saying the same thing, it got to be true. You guys, you got to know what plagiarism is. You know what plagiarism is? It's taking someone's words and ideas and work and rewrapping it in a neat little package and putting it back out. That's why they're all saying the same thing. Now, if it doesn't happen, if this pre-rapture doesn't happen, then those people will be considered false prophets and liars. And it's getting to the point where people are out here giving away all their possessions, or at least most of their possessions. I just saw a video of this guy who just gave his car away. He gave his car away. He had his car for 5 years. And he said, well, I won't be needing this anymore because I'm going to heaven in September. And if this does not happen, that man would have gave away his car for nothing. A lot of people out there giving away their possessions would have gave all that stuff away for nothing. And then they're going to be really angry at the people who've been saying that this is going to happen in September. Let's not forget about Blue Beam Project, where we see all these great signs and wonders in the skies, all these light shows. And they're even talking about this, 12-mile long mothership that's supposed to be headed our way. All these things that NASA says is lies. It's a bunch of lies. It's got people scrambling all over the place, running on top of each other, preparing for something that's not real. The Blue Beam Project is supposed to do all these light shows and signs and wonders in the skies. And a lot of people are going to fall for it. That's in the Bible too. People are going to fall for it. And it's not even going to be the real thing. But this whole pre-rapture thing that's supposed to be coming, it feels so much like plagiarism. It feels like there are people out there taking what others are saying, rewording it, and putting it out to the people. That's what this feels like. And you can really notice the ones who are plagiarizing because you can go to their channels or their profiles and you can see they don't have any other content, no other videos speaking on scriptures, talking about Christ, talking about anything that's related to God. But they only have one video on their profile or channel where they're talking like, oh yeah, the pre-rapture's coming. I had this dream. God showed me this. Jesus showed me that. He said that they're coming on this day. And yet the Bible is telling us no man knows the day. If the angels don't know and Christ doesn't know, only the Father knows. What makes us human beings so special that we know the day? And if it's really true, wouldn't God only reach out to one person instead of dozens of people? I mean, that part right there don't even make any sense. If he's going to reach out to the whole world, he's going to actually reach out to someone who is a true elect of his, and he will pass the word down. But the Bible tells us no man knows the day. If this is really going to happen, I'm just going to pull up a chair. I'm going to sit down and watch. That's it. Like, I'm not going to be scrambling around, like running around like a chicken with my head cut off just because somebody said something that several and dozens of other people said. It's just like that one woman who just came out the blue talking about she saw Biggie Smalls in hell. Man, we've seen a whole bunch of other people years and years ago who said the same thing that she said. It's like people who are now coming out today talking about, hey, did you know that they have human cloning and they have animal DNA splicing? They're splicing animals with animals and humans and animals. And like, bro, we knew about that 10 years ago. You're just now finding out about this, or you're taking someone else's work and plagiarizing. That's what it is. There are going to be a lot of false prophets out here. That's why everybody got to stay on their toes, be on your P's and Q's, and do not take what everybody says at face value. You have to do your own studying. You have to study the Bible yourself. Just taking what other people say just because they had a dream. And did nobody know that the devil can invade people's dreams and give them false dreams? Yes, he can. The devil can invade your dreams and tell you something and show you things that aren't going to really happen, not going to be true. And then you're going to run off and tell everybody out there. And now, if you look, like I said, people are giving away all their possessions. They're slowly ruining other people's lives. Those people don't know it yet, though. That's why if you got to be careful, man. This world is very tricky. I just wanted to make this video because it's really getting out of hand where people are giving away things that they worked so hard for. And I don't even know why people are giving away things anyway, because if they're really going to truly be raptured, why even bother giving away things? Why? Because you're going to leave it all behind anyway. You know what I'm saying? And again in Matthew chapter 24, verse 42, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord doth come. The only thing that people should be doing is watching. But if the devil is invading people's dreams, like I think he is, and telling people that this is the day that this is going to happen, and no. See, you got to be careful. No one knows the day or the hour. Let me put it to y'all like this. If I came on the internet and I told everybody this way, all right, you mother effers, it's time to effing get ready because the pre-rapture is about to effing happen. So put everything together and get your ASS's ready because we all going to effing heaven. Like, come on, would you really believe me if I was saying and talking to you like that? Because there are people out there talking to the people like that. People gotta think. I know all of you out there are tired. I know you're tired of working. I know you're tired of struggling and striving to try to get by in a corrupted, rigged system. I understand it. I get it. Everybody's tired of everything. But don't let these false prophets give your hopes up. But repent and stay vigilant. Because once that sky does crack open, it will be too late. Just repent, keep a watchful eye, and be careful who y'all listen to. That's it. I love you all. Peace and blessings.